Yes, so hello my people, welcome back to Dora Vlog. This is Dora Vlog. This is where I give you updates about information that will help you if you're interested in going to Canada for any reason. On this channel, I give you updates to help you navigate your way. Yes, I am in Canada here to study. And yes, so for those of you who have been following me on this channel for since I started it, thank you so much for always being there. Thank you for always waiting for my next update. Okay, thank you so much. I really appreciate. Don't forget to like this video as soon as you come on board. If you're already a subscriber, like the video. If you are not a subscriber and you know that this kind of content interests you, why not just click on that subscribe button so you can join this wonderful family. Yes, now in this video I want to basically react to a post I saw online about a doctor that was practicing in Europe, according to the post, and he left his job to migrate to Canada. And according to that post, the doctor now works in a warehouse in Canada. So they said from doctor to warehouse keeper in Canada. What a word. And on that post, many people started reacting. Look well before you japa. Look very well before you japa. It's not always rosy out there. It's not as you think. Abroad or Canada is not as you think. It's not as rosy as you think, and all that. So many people from that post would have been discouraged. And yeah, but I like some people also pointed out some facts, which is also what I want to collaborate in this video. You see, let me tell you guys, I don't like when people try to discourage others. Many people are in Canada, they are in the US, and they are there. They've been there for years, and they are telling you it's not easy. Oh, you guys in Nigeria or you guys in Africa, you think it's easy. No, if it's not easy, if it's not working for them, why haven't they returned home? They tell you, oh, basically because they have sold everything and they want to, my dear, and they will be there. They will give birth to their children. I've heard people say, oh, raising children abroad is not easy, but your children are abroad and you're still there. You haven't gone home, my dear. Yes, I want to tell you that I quite agree. It's not easy to start up a new life anywhere. It's not easy, but don't tell me that it's not worth the step. I don't like when people pass through, Anyway, it's their opinion. But I want to encourage you. See, that doctor you saw may just have landed. Let me tell you, the process of settling down in any new environment is not easy. Yes, you're a medical doctor in wherever you were practicing, and you just got to a new place. There's a different system altogether, quite different from where you're coming from. You didn't get a job before you came, so you just came to start, hunting for a job. And do you expect that if a medical doctor lands in Canada today, because he's a medical doctor, they will just create position for him in an hospital where there is no vacancy, where you already have people working there? So the doctor will go through the process of waiting for opportunity to come out in his area, in an hospital or in whatever firm that may need his services. That's a natural process. And let me tell you guys, Canada is a place where you can just come today and you start surviving the next week or 2 weeks if you are not choosy about the work that you want to do. So let's say that doctor came. He must have maybe sold. By the way, who knows his level as a medical doctor? Let me use someone that is practicing in Nigeria as an example. Because you're a medical doctor in Nigeria, you know that it is that name, medical doctor. That's all. I'm perhaps the passion you have that you are saving lives. Apart from that, the money they take home is nothing. So if someone that is a practicing medical doctor, an employee of even a private hospital, as so many doctors are employee of private hospitals, they may be working one or two hospitals. So you check how much they are paying them. All right. So if that person finally tried to, before you jackpot, now you have to organize yourself. Maybe he sold things to be able to raise money. When you get to Canada, or some people don't even have savings due to the financial responsibility on their shoulders. So they may be working and they don't have savings. And when it comes to traveling, they will rally, you know how we rally around to get money here and there that may not even be theirs. And so you find out that when you get here, the time it takes for you to settle into the system may be a month, 2 months, 3 months. You don't expect that when you get to Canada, immediately there's a job waiting for you out there. No, it's normal in every situation. Then you have to get used to the system. Get used to how their system, medical system works, or whatever occupation that is yours, is your area. When you get you need to understand. If you are in teaching, for instance, you need to understand how the school system works. You need to understand certain things. So it may just take you some time, even the time for you to get your documentation. You need your ID card, you need your medical this, you need accommodation this and all that. It takes time. Some people stay 2 weeks, 3 weeks looking for accommodation because you don't expect that a house is built waiting for you. You calm down and wait for someone to move out of an apartment or a room before you rent that room. So these things are natural, steps. It comes naturally of settling down in a new environment. And so Canada is a place that when you're still trying to settle down to fit into your occupation in particular, you still find, the interesting thing is that you find something to be doing. And that is what the doctor, I feel, is doing, getting this many jobs to do to sustain himself. Perhaps he didn't come with enough money to see him through for 2 months in order to settle properly and get the job of his dream, his career. Maybe so he may just be, trying to get something to keep going, feeding himself and all that, keep going until he gets his job. There are some places that you may not even have such opportunity to get such jobs. You just came to a place. I've seen people that came to Canada with nothing, like nothing. Like after they paid for their ticket to come here, they just came here, they started, like they didn't even have money for house rent for 1 month. I have seen. And such people today, they have survived. I have seen them. They can now pay their rent. Many people come here, that. And even though we know how we do POF, for those of you already making moves, they don't even have, many people will just pay a little percentage of their school fees and they come here. It is here they are working as students, they still make money and pay that school fees. So you want to discourage people, and because a doctor is working in a warehouse, you don't know what is actually, his real situation. And people are saying, before you jackpot, look well. Don't be discouraged. That's what I want to tell you in this video. Don't be discouraged. I've seen there are so many reasons why you may need to come to Canada. Canada is a good place. It's a good place. I say it. I will not lie to you. If somebody sees something that is good, let him say that, so that good things will not run away from you. Canada is good because if you settle here, the peace of mind, the environment, a system that is organized, a system where things are working, where things are functional. You'll be able to plan yourself. You'll be able to plan yourself and live that peace of mind. is more important than any other thing. Like someone made a video and said in that video he was talking about places, how you can choose that if you want a place where you can make money easily and get rich, like please go to US. If you want a place where you can get what he said about Canada, if you want a place where you can, you know, live a good life, a steady life, and still make money in the long run, you can choose Canada. So but US has its own, you know, bad side of it. It has its own disadvantage, which is, yes, you make money, you'll be counting in millions of dollars, but a lot of things will get you stressed up. All right, so my dear people, I don't want to stay longer in this video. I just want to encourage you, if you already have the plan, if you already are nursing the idea of coming to Canada, you're relocating, you know, or coming to study in Canada, so you can get a touch of foreign education, you know, please don't give up. I want to encourage you, don't give up. Forget those stories. People will tell you, hey, it's not easy in Canada. People in Canada are sleeping. Why are they not back home? And you will still see them after 4 years, they're still there. They're still there. So that's what I just want to react to. I just want to react to that video. Don't be, because I saw the way people were, hey, medical doctor, now a warehouse. Can you imagine? Can you imagine? Forget that. He knows what, maybe the medical doctor now, what if he's studying? What if he came to, as a medical doctor, he came to Canada to study, to further his education in medicine. And that job he's doing is to sustain him as a student. Because if you're a student, you cannot practice as a medical doctor. You're still a student. So what if that doctor is still here to study, to further his education? Never can tell. So my dear people, let me not just keep you longer here. Thank you so much for joining me once again on this channel. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up if you like what I'm bringing your way, and also subscribe if you haven't done so. Share this video. If you see those stories, people discouraging people, share this video to tell them that someone is out there to encourage them. All right, it's worth it. If you can make the move, you can make the sacrifice, I can tell you it's worth it. Thank you so much. I'll see you again in my next video. Bye-bye.